Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. I am here today because we got to talk a little bit about our new unit, our new choice boards. So I've been kind of hinting at it for a couple of classes, but the rest of this year isn't going to really look like the previous months and last semester. For the next 2 units, so through the end of the school year, we are going to be doing choice units. So I do want to talk a little bit about why we're doing these choice units and what that's kind of going to look like. But I posted all of this information on Schoology for us. So I'm going to share my screen and kind of talk through some things. So, oops, this is the wrong tab. Of course it is. That was dumb of me. This tab. All right, so general information about the choice units is a new folder that has popped up on Schoology. It's this yellow folder. It's got some information in there. Basically, we're going to go through it a little bit at a time. So first, why are we doing choice units? So I listed quite a few reasons here, but basically to summarize it, there's a couple of things. First, I think that we're into the application part of chemistry. And not all of you need chemistry, or not all of you need certain topics. So rather than force feed you all the same thing when some of you are going to be going into different paths, I'm going to allow you to make a choice that will best suit your needs and your future. So hopefully that helps you get a little bit more motivated to complete the assignments on time. Another reason is that we do have a few seniors in this class. And so having this choice unit allows them to complete all their work on time and graduate and end a month earlier than the rest of us have to stay in school for. Lastly, you guys are going to be able to learn at your own pace. I know that some of you are really good and motivated at 3 in the morning. Cool. So if you want to do all of your homework at 3 in the morning, that's fine with me. All right. You're still going to have to do check-ins with me on Zoom regularly, and we'll talk about what that looks like next Monday, how the check-in process is going to work. But some of you are just more motivated at certain times of the day. So if you want to just have, 2 days where you sit and you just learn about chemistry, that's fine with me. And then you'll all be done. Right. So if you want to bulk this all into one week, you could even finish chemistry before the end of the school year. All right. So that's a little bit about why we're doing the choice boards, a couple different units, and you can read through that. Now, what are the units? There are 3. I've got a little PDF here that goes through each of them. I'm absurdly proud of how adorable this is. So please look at it and send me compliments. So I set it up. It looks like a Spotify playlist. All right, so the first unit is all about solutions, acids, and bases. Each unit has 7 activities. So it's about 7 full class periods. That's why it says 10.5 hours here. That's about how long I think it should take you. And there are 7 tasks or activities, so you can look at a little bit of each one. The solutions, acids, and bases unit is the only unit that doesn't have math. So you should be prepared if you choose this unit to have a little bit more vocabulary, a little bit more application, and a little bit more writing, since you won't have as much math. After solutions, there's energy and phase changes. So if you're really interested in how energy flows, about the water cycle, how do things heat up, what is heat? So I really recommend this for people who are interested in any sort of tech jobs. If you're thinking about tech school, being an electrician, HVAC, this is going to be really important. Solutions, acids, and bases is really, that's good for everybody. This is probably the most applicable unit in chemistry, is solutions, acids, and bases, with energy and phase changes being a close second. So we interact with energy every single day. And so you guys will have the opportunity to learn a little bit about what is going on when we heat substances, if you choose to do energy and phase changes. The last unit is gas behavior and laws. And I love this unit. This is my favorite unit. We actually just started talking about it in chemistry today, my in-person classes. So you'll get to hear about why gases behave the way that they do, what happens if we change a gas's volume or change a temperature. But this one has a little bit more math with it. So if you're really strong in math and that's something that you excel at, I really recommend gas behavior and laws for you. There is some math in energy and phase changes as well, but I kind of put it in order of most math or least math required to most math required. You can pick any of the three. You're going to pick two. All right, so how this is going to work is you're going to read through this, decide what you want to do. If you want to do some extra research, you can Google like crash course, acids and bases, crash course, energy and phase changes. And you'll have some good videos if you want to do some research. But then you will go down to this declaration form. Oh, I guess I have to give you access, my bad. There will be a Google form for you to fill out that says, hey, these are the 2 units I want to do. You must choose 2 units. If you are a senior, you must choose 1 unit because that's all you'll have time for. If you want to look at the calendar of events, it's kind of all laid out for you. So the month of April, basically the rest of the month of April, you'll be working on your first choice. And then the month of May, you'll switch and you'll start learning about your second choice. If you're a senior, then you're just going to complete the first choice board. And then this week of May 2nd, you'll start preparing for your finals for the following week. All right. Each unit will end with a project. So you could make a drawing, you could make a presentation, you could, there's a million things that you could do. You could write a paper. So we'll talk more about what you want to do as you get closer to like the end. If you don't want to make a presentation or a drawing or a paper, you can just take a quiz and that's fine too. So what you need to do today is choose which units you want to do. And so I'll make sure that Google form is fixed and that you can choose your own units. You can email me if you're not sure which ones you want to choose, but that's all you need to do today is choose, as well as take your quiz. So if you haven't taken your quiz yet, please go do that and then fill out this Google form after you've decided what units to pick. That's everything I have. If you guys have any questions, please let me know via email.